No gold is not in her. She's a dime.
Welcome to another exciting edition of The $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy. Things are getting exciting up here in upstate New York. We're opening the estate sales. They're starting to have them. I know that Primetime Treasure Hunter was talking about how they were opening them up in Syracuse with all kinds of rules. I'm aware of two of them that will be starting up here in Rochester. But the one has on the website, estatesales.net, mentioning that they'll allow 8 people in the house at one time. And the other one, I've talked to Mr. Magazine, who knows the owner of the estate sale company, and they're going to allow 10 people in the house at one time. And I'm talking to Mr. Magazine to try to talk to the estate sale owner to say, hey, that's not going to work very well. There's going to be some good stuff there, but it's a 40-minute drive for me to start with. Then I drive out there and I have to wait in line for a couple of hours to even be able to get in the house. Just not worth it to me. I mean, I've gone to a couple of sales at the location before. In fact, you've seen the video before, the Scotty dog sale. Same household. They have a lot of stuff that they are selling off. But it's not worth a 40-minute drive each way, and then who knows when I'll be able to get in the house to be one of 10. They were talking about how they would be limiting the amount of time people are going to be in the house, all that sort of thing. So what this effectively does is it takes away the I'm bored on a Saturday morning, let's just check the estate sale out. Because if they're only allowing 8 to 10 people into the sale, you're talking even a poor sale, you're going to have a wait on. And a sale that looks really, really good online, you probably won't even be able to get into the place. I mean, I've gone to sales before where I've had to wait an hour in line, and that was when they were allowing a normal number of people in there. Now, you probably could get there, open up at 9 o'clock, you get there at 8 o'clock, and you might not be able to get in until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. That's an awfully long day that you've put in, and you've got to make a lot of money to make it worth your while, because time is money, and the time that you're standing there in line is time that you're not going to be making money. And then you run into the other fallacy that a lot of people have, which is, well, I'm here, I might as well buy something. And that's not entirely true. I mean, if you're going to pay $10 to sell something for $13, why compound the error? You're not going to make anything on it. Even if you're going to sell it at $15, what are you going to make, 40 cents for your time? But people do have that viewpoint. They figure, well, I've taken the time to drive out here, I've taken the time to be here, I might as well buy something. Or they end up buying a lot of mediocre stuff, and then they're going to wind up really bogging yourself down, not being able to list the stuff. So it's going to be a completely different way of doing things. I've been talking to the estate sale owner as well, basically suggesting to him that maybe he does what they're doing over in Syracuse, where you kind of personally invite some of your better sellers, your better buyers to come on by. Set up times where, hey, it's open to the general public at 10 o'clock on Saturday, but 8 to 8:30 we're allowing 10 people in from our preferred list. 8:30 to 9 o'clock we're allowing 10 people in from our preferred list. That kind of deal. Because you do have generally 50, 60 people that go to more or less every estate sale that's out there. You know who they are. Contact them and work out a way. Maybe they come by in a Friday preview deal. And then Saturday will be open up to the general public, where the people that don't generally go out to the estate sales, or more doing it as a hobby, or more doing it just to kind of get out and do something, they don't feel intimidated, because again, they're going to show up, they're going to see a line down the street, and they're not going to want to stop by the sale. It's definitely going to hurt the sales of the estate sale companies, because they're not going to have nearly as many customers. So on one hand, I'm excited that things are going to open up. On the other hand, it's going to take away a way of getting inventory, just because, again, I'm not going to just stop by it's just up the street from one that I really want to go to. Well, if all of a sudden the amount of time is double or triple that you're going to the first sale, you're not going to end up going to the second sale. Or you drive up to it because it looks kind of, it's got a few things maybe, and you see a line down the road. I'm not going to stop for that. No way. And I think a lot of people are going to be the same way. So if you do have an estate sale company out there, you got to think outside the box on how you're going to do things. And I definitely do think one way to do it would be kind of a preferred vendor list kind of deal, where you let the dealers who buy from you all the time, in early. Now, you don't chop the price for them at all. They have to pay regular price. If they want to get a discount, they've got to come back the second day, third day, that kind of deal. But otherwise, I think you're going to have a lot of people, other than the super hardcore people or the retired people. You're not going to have as many people going to the sales. So it's good that things are opening back up. I understand why they have to limit the number of people in a house. It's for everybody's safety, and I do understand that. But I definitely do think that prices that they realize for the people that they're holding the sales are going to be a lot lower, because they're going to wind up with a lot of stuff left over. Now, some of them do wholesale stuff out at the back end. So if you do live in the Northeast and you do know a estate sale dealer, you might want to start contacting them as well, saying, hey, I'm interested in the stuff, the leftovers, because they're not going to be picked through like they have been in the past, and there might still be some good stuff in the leftovers. So happy hunting out there. I can't wait to be able to show you another haul video. At some point I'll be able to do so. At some point things will open up. But until then, make sure you stay safe.